exploding kitten in your hand, you're out of the game. Okay? Only way to avoid exploding is by getting a diffuse. Okay. So in the beginning, you start with cards in your hand. Okay. Everyone gets one diffuse in the beginning. Okay. Aim of the game is you play a card in your turn, or you don't. That's your choice. But you have to pick up a card from the deck. Okay. The moment you pick up a card, your turn is over. It's the next person's turn. Okay. So when you pick up a card, if you get it exploding, you're out of the game. You should have a diffuse in your hand to play a diffuse. Okay? Take that exploding what you got in your hand, put it back in the deck wherever you want. Take it behind you, the full deck, put it wherever you want in it. You can put it for the next person, you can put it for anyone else. Or you just put it in the middle anywhere. Okay? And you put it back. How do you avoid exploding? Now if you think the next card is exploding, okay? So there are all these cards are there, these action cards, through which you can avoid that card. Okay? You can do a reverse. So you skip your turn and it goes the other direction. If it's going clockwise, it becomes anti-clockwise. Okay? You can do a skip. That's what I missed. There's a card called skip. Okay? You can skip your turn. Skip. Okay? You skip your turn, the next person's turn. Okay? There's something called attack. You play that attack card. That means the next person has to pick up 2. He takes your turn as well. So you skip your turn in that respect also. Okay?
So you always play your card before you draw?
Before you draw, yeah. If you don't want to play, if you are confident that if you have a diffuse in your hand, just pick up a card. If you explode, you have a diffuse, so it's fine. Okay? If you don't have a diffuse, that's when you have to worry. And see, you have to try avoiding to pick up a card if you think it's if it's an exploding. Okay? It depends on the probability. So more like attack means the next person picks up 2. If it's a targeted attack, you can actually choose a person. You can be like, okay, Vivek, I attack you. Okay? It's like just directed to someone. Okay? Shuffle is then you just shuffle the entire deck and then you pick up a card. So you change your luck. Okay? There's something called see the future. What you do is pick up the top 3 cards from the deck. You see those 3 cards and keep them back down. So at least you know what is the next card. If it's an exploding, then you play some other cards. So you can play as many cards as you want in one turn. You can play all the cards in your hand at one at a time if you want to avoid that card. Okay? Or you play one card. So you see the future and you see the first card is not exploding. If you pick up 3 cards and you see, oh, mine is not exploding, just pick up a card next person's turn. But you at least know the next 2 people card turns also then. What they're going to pick up. Something called alter the future. You can pick up 3 cards and you can actually change that future. So choose the best that you want from those 3 cards for yourself and you can decide for the next 2 person also what are they going to pick up. And keep them back down. Okay, that's alter the future. Draw from the bottom is nothing. You don't take the first card, you take the last card instead. Okay, you play that card and you pick up the last card.
So everywhere you mostly play the card and then...
If you want to. If you really think there's an exploding kitten in that pile. So if we are 10 of us, there'll be 9 exploding kittens. Okay, so only one person wins at the end. There's favor. Favor means you just request a card from someone. You can just
Instead of picking it from the pile.
no, you have to pick up at the end. This is your first turn. So when you play favor, you be like anyone. Krishna, give me a card from your hand. Whatever card he wants, he'll give it to you. Okay. And then if you want to use that card, you use it, or you just pick up another card from the deck.
So this is any random person?
Any random person. Any random person.
And how it can be useful, he'll explain it to you.
Yeah. So now you have these name cards, okay? They don't have any action on them. It's beard and potato and tacos and watermelon and rainbow. Okay, then no relation to anything. But if you combine them, so if you have 2 watermelon or 2 any same icons, you can have 2 alter the future, 2 nope or anything. If you have 2 of them, you can play those 2 together and actually ask for a card. You can be like, okay, Vivek, give me the 3rd card from your right. You can pull a card from them, okay? So it's, yeah, so you will decide which card you want from his hand, not like a favor when he decides the card. Okay? That's for 2 cards. But if you have 3 of the same kind, you can actually demand a card. So in that case, you need to know what card does he have. Especially a diffuse. If you know, okay, he's not put a diffuse yet, you know, okay, Vivek has a diffuse. You'll be like, Vivek, give me a diffuse. Okay, if you have put 3 of the same kind. There's a question mark card which is a joker. So you can make it like a 3rd icon. So if you have 2 watermelon and 1 question mark, that becomes 3 question mark. So you can play that and be like, give me a diffuse. Okay. But now the question is this nope card. Okay, if he has a nope card or anyone in the row has a nope card and if they want to play, they can just put a nope on it. I mean, sorry, I cannot allow that.
Okay.
So if you put 3 watermelons,
Like
objections. If you put 3 watermelon and someone puts a nope, that means your whole thing is gone. you lose your 3 cards. Until unless someone else, or if you have a nope, you put a nope on a nope, it becomes a yes again. So you can keep on building nope. And this nope is the only card which anyone at any time can play. For anyone. Okay? That's pretty cool. And the last thing is, if you have 5 different cards, okay, you can play those 5 different cards immediately and pick up anything from the pile which is getting collected. Okay, yeah, so suppose if there are like all these cards are there in the middle, okay, and you have these 5 different cards, so you be like 5 different cards and pick up a diffuse.
Okay, so they have to be all
5 different icons. Okay, any 5 different icons. You can just play 5 at a time and pick up any card from the pile. Mostly everyone picks up a diffuses. But now everyone knows that you have a diffuse. So that's where you have to be careful. And if someone puts a nope on those 5, then you lose those 5
And
cards.
also remember how many
and you
cards
cannot pick up a
you can.
Yeah, unless if someone puts a nope, then your turn is
If you
over.
have a nope, then you can put that nope and
What if you've already picked it up?
Then it's over. Then the nope
how many
doesn't
cards
work.
you have in your hand. Suppose you had only 6 cards, you put 5, you